Welcome everyone to today's online meditation. As we usually do, we will begin with a short meditation and then we will watch a short talk from Srimataji. And then, if anybody who has joined us for the first time, we will then give a quick introduction to Sahaja Yoga meditation. So, we can begin with both our hands on our lap and by sitting in a very comfortable position. Slowly close our eyes, both the hands on our lap, and we will keep our focus on our breath. Can breathe in, hold for a few seconds, and then breathe out. We will now begin with the first step. We'll take our right hand and we will place it on our heart. And with complete belief, we will say the affirmation, Mother, I am the Spirit. Mother, I am the Spirit. We'll take our right hand and place it on our neck. We'll take the next affirmation, Mother, I am not guilty. Mother, I am not guilty. And now we take a right hand and place it on our forehead. We say, Mother, I forgive everybody, including myself. Mother, I forgive everybody, including myself. Now we move to the next step, wherein we take our right hand and place it on the back side of our head. We say, "O Divine Mother, please forgive any mistakes I may have made, knowingly or unknowingly. O Divine Mother, please forgive any mistakes I may have made, knowingly or unknowingly." And now we move to the final step. Is to take our right hand and gently we will massage our scalp in clockwise direction. And while we do that, we'll say the affirmation, "Mother, please give me self-realization. Mother, please give me self-realization." And then we'll bring our hands back on our lap. We'll just stay in meditation for a few minutes now. We will now gently open our eyes and we will watch a short talk from Shri Mataji, where she's speaking about the fifth energy center, which is the Vishuddhi Chakra.
So now the other center which we have here is very important center called as the Vishuddhi Chakra. This is the center V, Shuddha. One is Shuddha means pure, but V, Shuddha means absolutely pure. This has got 60 petals, as we have got the cervical plexus expressed in the rose, which has also got 16 subplexes. It tallies with medical science completely. Now, this Vishuddhi Chakra is bestowed upon by the deity of Sri Krishna. Sri Krishna is the one which is the evolution of the Vishnu Tattva from there upward to the state of primordial being. He is the one who resides as the primordial being, as the whole, as the Akbar. When Muhammad Sahib talked of Akbar, he talked of Sri Krishna. This is the finger which represents this center. And he said, put these into your ears and say Allahu Akbar. You get in connection with the Virat. Now what Sahaja Yoga does is to make you in contact with the whole. It makes you in contact with the whole. It's not that it limits you, but it makes you one with the whole. But if you take to the right path, if this center is awakened, your hands become connected with the primordial being, and your hands become collectively conscious. Medically, they accept that the extremities have got something to do with the sympathetic nervous system. That far, not more than that. But in Sahaja Yoga, you'll be amazed that the vibration starts flowing through your hand when you take the name of Shri Krishna. And these vibrations, when you want to find out what are these, then you'll be amazed they relate to your centers within yourself. Even if you get 10 children who are realized souls and tie their eyes and ask them about a person who is sitting before them, what's wrong with him? They will say one finger or this finger or this finger or two fingers. Because you can feel the charring. You can feel sometimes a kind of a heat. Sometimes you may feel the numbness. If you feel the numbness on your fingers, then you must know that the person has to die. So many things you can know, all the permutations of these 7 centers, and this one, 1, 5, 6, and 7. So we have 7 centers. To understand about the centers, first you must get your realization. That is important. In the beginning, you'll find the vibrations are coming, going, coming, going. It is not steady. First, you must steady yourself. Then you can find out from your hands what are the centers catching. Because these vibrations are nothing, but the power of God is flowing through you. They understand these vibrations, they coordinate. They are life's force. They are the one who create all these living things, like they are the one who sprout a seed, they are the one who transform the flower into a fruit. All living work is done by these vibrations, which is called as Chaitanya, Om, Ru, cool breeze of the Holy Ghost, and all-pervading power of God. That starts flowing through you. First time you feel it. Yesterday, many people felt it, and people were very happy that so many felt it, because that's a sign that here many people are going to get realization. You don't have to go anybody. You have to just practice a little bit and find out. You'll become such an expert. One person in India who got realization has so far given realization to at least 10,000 people in a village, many villages. He's a very ordinary man. We wanted him to come, but there was a kind of a visa problem, so he could not come. He's a very simple farmer. And he got his realization, and he knows so much about surgery that you'll be amazed. He has not been to any university, to any college or anything. But he's so knowledgeable. Because once you have these vibrations, they guide you. So, the spirit sitting in your heart guides you and tells you what is right and what is wrong. If you have to ask a question, Mother, what is there God? If you ask this question, immediately there will be a tremendous flow saying that it is there. Now, how to understand that these are the vibrations of God? Also, this question can come. We can judge them relatively. For example, in one of the programs in Pune, people invited me to speak in a place which was owned by Brahmins, and they opposed it. They said, she's not a Brahmin, so we will not have her here. So they said, all right, we'll publish in the newspaper because her name has gone in the newspaper. We'll tell them that these people are so Brahminic that they don't want to have her. Of course, they didn't want to have that bad name. So they said, oh, let's have her. These people never told me what had happened. Suddenly I said, those who think who are Brahmins, come down. So 4 or 5 of them came and sat before me. These are Brahmins without knowing the Brahma. So I said, all right, put your hands before me. And they just started shaking like this, going back. I said, what's happening to you? So they said, Mother, you are Shakti, that's why it is happening to me, to us. But I said, what about others? It's not happening to others. So they turned around and said, look at these, they are also doing like this. I said, ask them from where do they come. They went and asked them, they said, we are coming from the lunatic asylum of Thana. So these fanatics who believed that they were Brahmin were reacting the same way as these lunatics. And they believed that they were Brahmins, they were not supposed to touch anybody, they were untouchables people, and they were the one who gave them realization was from so-called untouchable, the shoemaker. Now he's become their guru of all these Brahmins and he's teaching them about God. So this center gives you the power to be one with the whole. It has many powers, but the main power it gives you is the power to be one with the whole and to have all the powers of that deity within you awakened so that you can become aware and make others also aware of it. Those people who talk too much, catch on the right vision. Those who do not talk at all, catch on the left. Those who feel guilty, catch on the left. Those who think they are all right and aggressive, they catch on the right. It's like that. So this has to be understood in right perspective. That if you misuse this center, what happens to you? So how you should give yourself a balance to improve that. But the best part of Sahaja Yoga is this, that when you get them realization, they are separated from themselves. They'll come and tell me, Mother, my Agya Chakra is catching. So if you ask them, really? Yes, Mother, very much. That means they are suffering from too much ego. But can you imagine anybody saying, Mother, I'm suffering from too much ego? Because you're separated from yourself, you see your ego, the big balloonic like thing. And you said, Mother, please remove my ego. That is how people talk to me. They will tell me, Mother, I talk too much, that's why my right Vishuddhi is catching, you better cure it. I must stop my talking too. So you start correcting yourself because you get separated from yourself. You become the spirit and the rest you see. Like I see my sari, if there's a spot, I would like to clean it. I'm not identified with the spot. So that's how it happens. You are no more identified with yourself and you start seeing the faults in you and you try to correct it. That's how you become a beautiful person by your own attention, not by anybody else. It is you who has to do it.
We can continue to meditate for a while. we can gently open our eyes and we can thank the Mother Kundalini within us. And with that, we come to an end to today's meditation. For anybody who has joined us for the first time, we will spend the next 5 to 10 minutes to give an introduction to Sahaja Yoga. Yeah, those who already know are free to stay, but you can also drop off. Yeah. Okay. So coming to the introduction to Sahaja Yoga. Sahaja Yoga was founded by Sri Mataji back in 1970. She had a very keen desire to invent a meditation technique that everybody, like all mankind, can integrate into their daily life. So Kundalini awakening um, is something that exists since many, many years. Back in the ancient times, people would choose the path of penance to cut them off from worldly responsibilities and just focus on Kundalini awakening. And Shimaji realized this is not a way that can benefit everyone, and she wanted to find a easy yet effective way through which Kundalini can be awakened. And through her deep desire and pure love, she formed this technique. So what happens is with the technique of Sahaja Yoga, the Kundalini, which is at the base of our spine right here, is awakened. And when it passes through each of the energy centers, it cleanses and activates those energy centers. And when it reaches the seventh energy center is when we say we have been connected to our true self. We say we have been awakened. There is also three different channels. The left channel is about our past, the right channel is about our future, and the central channel is about our present. So basically, this is what Sahaja Yoga is all about. And what we really want to understand is also the spirit, which is the flame here. And this is what we are trying to achieve. The spirit is nothing but our purest form of self. This is who we really are, all our qualities and everything we are before um, we have changed with the way the world is, with what people have told us, and social media and all kinds of influences. So before that, who we really are is what the spirit is. So what I will do is I will walk you through each of these energy centers quickly to understand what are the qualities, and you will very interestingly notice that every quality that we have within us, which we utilize in our day-to-day life, is coming from one or the other energy center or a combination of energy centers. So the first one is Muladhara. This is the first energy center which provides us with innocence and childlike qualities. So the qualities within us that allows us to enjoy, to find joy in everything and to worry less. So literally like a small child, how we were able to enjoy everything around us without worrying too much about the future or the past. So that quality of enjoyment comes from the Muladhara chakra. And along with enjoyment, to also understand purity and choose purity. Then comes the Swadhisthana chakra. This is the second energy center. This is the one that gives us the ability to recognize and enjoy arts, literature, music. So the creative side of our self is getting awakened by the Swadhisthana chakra. Then comes the Nabhi chakra. This is the energy center on our stomach, which is also surrounded by the void, which is called as Bhavasagara. The Nabhi chakra is what gives us peace, and it actually controls our evolution. How we grow as a person is coming from a Nabhi chakra. All the peace and satisfaction. So in today's time, we tend to achieve a lot, yet we are not able to experience that moment of peace and satisfaction. We are always wanting to achieve more and more in search of satisfaction, but we never reach there. So that is coming from our Nabi chakra. And then comes the Bhavasagara. This is the energy center around our Nabi chakra. This is also called as the center of illusion. So all kinds of things that kind of influence us or are not allowing us to be our own master. Could be friends, family, peer pressure, all kinds of things that is taking away from what we really want to do, is helped by the void to give us the strength to be our own master, to decide what is best for us and stand by it. Then comes the Anahata chakra. This is the one on our center heart, like on the heart, sorry. And this gives us security. This gives us the ability to love oneself and love others and also have compassion for everyone. So the heart chakra is right here, and next to the heart chakra, where our left heart, we call it in Sahaja Yoga as left heart, is where the spirit is. This is our true self, and we want to connect more and more through meditation to our true self, so that we can realize who we really are and live a meaningful life. Then comes the fifth energy center, which is the Vishuddhi chakra. This is on our throat. This gives us the ability to maintain relations in the society, to coexist, ability to speak, and also have self-respect and self-esteem is all governed by the Vishuddhi chakra. Then comes the Agya chakra. This is the ability to forgive everyone, to forgive ourselves. Sometimes we are just caught up in silly things and we are not able to let go of certain situations or people. And the Agya chakra helps us to overcome that situation. And in the end, when this Kundalini reaches the seventh energy center, which is on top of our head, is when we reach a state of complete thoughtlessness. We are aware of our surroundings, but we are completely thoughtless. And this is when we say that we have achieved the state of true self realization. And this is the goal, to meditate every day, to have our Kundalini rise and reach the seventh energy center and feel that moment of silence within us. Now we have three channels, and the left is about our past. So all the experiences from the past, all the traumas, memories, that is in a way a deciding factor for what we do or how we decide things, is actually calmed down. We are no more the slaves of our past. We are able to completely reinvent ourselves, aligning with the true self within us. Similarly, we have the right channel. This is about the future. All our thoughts where we worry too much about the future, where we are overthinking things again and again, all worrisome ideas, is all on the right channel. And with the Kundalini awakening, we are able to cool down our right channel, wherein we are trying to think more about the present, which is our central channel. So the whole goal is to clearly understand and believe that what has happened in the past cannot be changed, and what is going to happen is not in your control. So all you can do is to focus on the present and really enjoy the present. So that's the whole goal of Sahaja Yoga, and that's what we try to do. As anything that we do in life, everything gives us a better experience when we practice it more. It's the same with meditation. The more we practice, the more we are able to experience the results of meditation. So we want to make sure that at least we take out 5 to 10 minutes every day. Even if we don't remember all the steps that we did, we can just take our right hand, place it on top of our head, and gently massage our seventh chakra, and just try to pay our attention there and just sit silently for a few minutes, listen to some meditation music. And we have to really allow the Kundalini to work on us, and this only comes through meditation. And anyways, every week, every Tuesday at 6 o'clock, we meet online to meditate. We also talk about new things, deeper meditation on a certain energy center, and things like that. So we really hope you guys had a good meditation today, and you will continue to join us. If you have any questions, do let us know, and we are always here to help you guys out. So yeah, I think that's more or less it about today's session. We want to wish you a wonderful week ahead, and we will see each other next week. Thank you for joining.